How's that? You'll notice there's a swanky blue background light to this whole thing.
Bringing the power. Look at that backdrop light. Got lighting on me.
Oh, he's got lighting on him. Later on, he's going to dance the pole for you.
It makes police car.
It's a little known skill that he has.
Oh, there you are.
You should ask him to pick up quarters while naked with no hands.
There is nobody watching. That's how fascinating we are.
Yeah, well, they're tired of us.
What about that super chat? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so today is October, what, 8th? Excuse me.
Today's October 7th.
October 7th. And we are coming to you live from
the home of Lieutenant Joe Kenda. Well, the working home of Lieutenant Joe Kenda.
Yeah, we're in Colorado Springs. Now, this morning, we awoke in Silverton.
They weren't pillows.
Those weren't pillows. And what had happened was, I woke up because I saw a light going through my masky thing because he forgot to zip my GIMP mask. Anyway. So he's already getting ready. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, the sun's going to come up soon. I want to get the sunrise over the mountain.
Which I never did get, by the way.
There's this giant mountain in front of us.
Well, I still got to see the sunrise on the other stuff, so it was good.
Yeah. So
I was up anyways.
we both got up.
I just woke up.
I went across the dirt to the store. Got us a couple of freshly made bagel sandwiches. Who's watching?
That's well, we had 6. Now we got 3.
How do you go from 6 to 3?
I don't know. 3 people stopped watching.
Anyway.
That's how that works.
So I got sandwiches. We had coffee from the room. The room was nice. And waited for the sun to come up. Didn't come up. It was free. It was what, 30 degrees?
30 degrees is more than we got.
Bikes were totally frosted over. And we waited and waited and waited, and we finally couldn't wait anymore for the sun to come over that big mountain. It was everywhere else, though. You could see the sun coming up, all around, but we were in the shadow of this mountain.
Rick, I'm going to really screw up this last name. Ducharme? D-U-C-H-A-R-M-E.
Okay.
Man, oh man, I wish I was on that trip, maybe next year.
Oh, it was awesome.
Chuck Hansen, good evening, guys. Looks like you're having a great time. Yes, we are.
Shout out to Chuck and Sandy and also to Richard Hill. Richard, you're the person that we met here in Denver.
That's it.
Yeah, it was Richard.
Richard. Why did I think Pop was? Here, your name. I'm sorry.
So, we got ready. We left at about 8:45, I think.
We had two really good bagel sandwiches.
Yeah. There's like a little store deli thing. Very rustic.
If you go to Silverton, at least in the off months, I'm not sure if that's why.
Yeah.
They roll up the carpet pretty early there.
Yeah, we got there. Yeah, we should probably back this up to the day before. Cause we didn't
yeah, let's do that. So,
where were we the day before? We started the day in Cortez.
Yes.
Colorado.
And we went to
Four Corners.
Four Corners.
We saw the Four Corners. There's the hat that Moose got. I got my sweet pea, a bunch of gifts.
Mwah. I am terrible with names.
What did you say?
Safe travels from
Chicago. Thank you. Yeah, so the night before we had tried to go to the Four Corners, but we arrived there at 8:30 p.m. and it was closed. And they had a big gate and barbed wire fence and all that. So, all right, fine, never mind. Then we went down the road. It was all gravel because they're doing all this construction. And we ended up taking this left that told us to take. I didn't realize that it thought we never went to the place we were supposed to go.
Yeah.
And it was trying to route us back to it. So it took us 10 miles out of our way to a place that it could do a U-turn in somebody's field. Oh, we were pissed.
Well,
we didn't get in until what time? About 10?
Yeah, we got late. No, it was close to 11.
It was close to 11 p.m. We finally got to the hotel in Cortez.
Days in. We didn't do a live video that night. We're just too pissed. Nobody's been up anyways. We ended up going across the gas station, figuring, well, we'll get some snacks and stuff. That's what we'll eat. We get over there, their snack selection is laughable, their beer selection was worse, and we bought some beer because we didn't have any whiskey, there's nowhere to buy any. And then we asked the guy if there's pizza places, he's blah blah blah, yeah, this place is open till 1. Mike calls up the lady, she didn't even seem to know where we were, let alone herself.
Oh man. I was leaning over this trash can outside the gas station trying to talk to this Domino's dumbass. And we don't deliver there. And I was just about to hang up on her and said, but, I'm like, there's this other place, or can you give me the number? Well, she connected me. But in the middle of it, she just randomly says, would you like me to take your order? I'm like, I thought you said you couldn't. I don't know what she meant. Maybe she wanted to convey the order to them?
Maybe.
Anyway, order comes, we had pizza, it's fine.
It was alright.
Yeah,
Breadsticks.
Breads, we got the cheesy bread and all this. So then the next day we get up and we head down to the Four Corners, and you saw the live video of that, hopefully. If not, it's
Andy
there.
Kendrick, good to see you two riding together again. Always some chaos.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the truth.
And we went to the 4 states. So it was Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Colorado. So you're in 4 different states and 2 nations. You're in the Navajo Nation and the Ute Nation, which is very interesting. And I asked a bunch of questions about how do you say the name of this area in your language, your native language. And a lot of them didn't know. It's kind of sad. One guy looked at me like, just fuck off. Pardon my
Superman
French.
Cab 2001 motorcycle trips are the best. Yes, they are.
Yep. So he got a bunch of good stuff. He got, Flint?
I got stuff and gifts for people. So
He got Flint things. He got Magnety things. I got all kind of good stuff. So we left there and, headed back. And we stopped at this Honda place in Cortez.
We were looking for that class. Maybe we can find it here tomorrow before we go back. Whatever. I'll find it sometime.
Anyway, we were looking for stuff for Hondas and whatever, the cleaning stuff. But that place didn't have it, and so we kept going. And then we ended up eating at a Mexican restaurant right across the street, like across the parking lot from the hotel we stayed at. Like, we made no progress.
So yeah, we didn't do too good that day.
And then we continued on, and we ended up in Silverton. No, we went to Durango, saw the live video from there, and despite Dogbone's best efforts to give us a great experience and all this, we couldn't. We just couldn't. We didn't have the time. So we ended up going farther along to Silverton, and I knew we couldn't go any farther because it was almost dark.
Yeah, you're in the mountains.
I mean, what time do you think we started on the? I think we started at 9 a.m. on the day we went to the Four Corners.
Probably
8 or 9 a.m. We started early, and we didn't. We would go all day. We'd just go all day. So then we got into Silverton right around 7 p.m. almost. The guy's like, if you want to get any whiskey, you want to get any food, everything's closing. So
by the time we got the place running, got the stuff upstairs, we had about 15 minutes. By the time we get to the supermarket, we realized we had everything closed. We had 10 minutes.
So we're both. I'm walking quickly.
I ran.
And then I just couldn't do it anymore. So I said, you go, save yourself. So he started running, show off, to the liquor store to get the whiskey in time. And I slowly got there and I sat outside. And then he ran down. Where did you go to get ice?
I ran across the road to get
the ice was there.
Then I ran back and got the ice at the liquor store before they closed. And I took all that back to the hotel. And I came back to Mike so we could go get something to eat.
I was just sitting there kind of, because what was the elevation?
9,000 something.
9,318, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like 9,318 feet above sea level in Silverton.
Which is not easy to do if you're used to thicker air.
Yeah, and I was totally out of breath.
I remember when I lived in Flagstaff, I moved to Flagstaff from Brooklyn, 951 feet in Brooklyn, to 7,000 or 8,000 feet in Flagstaff. The first time I ran up a set of stairs, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah. So we walked toward to this place called Eureka Station, I think it is.
Yeah.
And when I called, they said they were serving till 8:30, and it was really loud and busy in there. I had to yell, like, "What time do you close?" So as we're going up, I see this restaurant. It's got this cool little Model T kind of Ford thing.
Yeah.
An old 1950s early 1900s something. Anyway, it's called Natalia's, this place. So the guy comes to the door and I said, "You guys still serving food?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "All right, how long are you serving till?" We had like 45 minutes. So yeah, let's go in. We both got a buffalo burger.
Tastes a lot like beef.
Yeah, I couldn't distinguish the difference.
A little bit wild, right? Just in it, not enough. I mean,
And we got the salad bar. That was
yeah,
nice.
side salad.
Yeah, salad bar.
Yeah.
Then we went back to the room, and
We got plastered.
we got plastered. But we
Off
woke
this
up
whiskey
at
bottle.
what? We woke up at almost 6, right? Before 6 we woke up.
Yeah, I went to bed around 1:30.
Yeah. And got on the road by 8:45, and the ride into Silverton was amazing. I believe I already posted a video about that.
Yeah,
where I
I've been-
almost cried.
I'm trying to post some videos. I don't know. I keep forgetting what was I posted and didn't. So they're sporadic, and uploading them in futures.
Yeah, we have a ton of moto vlogs that we were doing, video on the road. And I'll take all the photos that I took, I'll edit them up nice, and I'll make a big collage video and put that out. So
I'll try to do the same. But I wouldn't expect anything till
yeah, it's gonna be a while. But
November, December.
so we thought that we had seen the most beautiful thing we'd ever seen going into Silverton, going up the ridge and then down the ridge, but then going to Arai. Oh my God!
The Rockies are just stunning. We stopped, and I was going to try to pull a pull off a little bit. Couldn't do it. Mike said, "Hey, just go over there beside the rock face and stop there." I'm like, "Cool, that'll work." So we did that, and when Mike was getting, I don't know if you're doing a video or what, and you just got finished, I stepped over the edge, and by the edge, I mean straight down, you're dead. And
So
saw
he
the
stepped
most
over to the edge. He didn't step over the edge.
magnificent little waterfall and like stream. Absolutely stunning.
It was gorgeous. And so he said, "Come over here and see this ledge." So walk over, you can see the lip of the road, and then there's just nothing but air and depth, and you're, whoa!
If you made it, you wish you hadn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive that.
I don't know, you see some shit people survive, I'm amazed.
Anyway. So we enjoyed the road. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. We pulled over a few times because it was just so beautiful. Took a bunch of photos. We picked the right time to come here.
Fall colors are
Fall colors.
gorgeous.
Just, oh my God. I've
Oh.
never seen anything so beautiful in my
By
entire
the
life.
way, the GoPro Hero 10 and I'm assuming 9 do amazing with for what they are for the camera, they do really nice photos. Going down the road. So
I could hear them go.
yeah, I bet I've taken probably 500 fucking photos with the GoPro.
So yeah, we had a good ride up to that point, right? Where we go to lunch? McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Where was that? That was in oh God, what was that? It started with a D.
No, it's true.
G.
GUC. It was a nightmare.
Anyway, we're in this county,
I'll see if I can find it on my map.
Guilford,
Gonson.
Gunnison. We were in Gunnison County at this McDonald's, and this
Definitely make a trip there if you get a chance.
this person who must have been a junior high school lunch lady for her entire career, but retired and kind of came out of retirement because they demanded her services. She was working there, and she was yelling out numbers. And man, they had different numbers. They gave us one of the plastic things for your table. My receipt had one number on it. The plastic thing had another number on it. And they're yelling out these numbers. And usually you think, okay, I'm 242, so I'm expecting to hear like 237, 238, 239. No, it's like 1,711, 2,840,
Gunnison.
6 billion. I'm like, so, and the lady's yelling these out, and she's walking around the restaurant with these people, with people's food. So she finally yells out my number, and I'm waving, and I'm over here. So she come over, and she threw the bag at me, and threw his bag at him too.
Threw it on the thing.
Just flat out on the table. There you go.
Coughed on my glass.
She asked me, She asked me if I wanted here to go. I said, here, paper bag. What if it was to go? Maybe they just throw the sandwich at you. Just get out. She
Showed
coughed
up your
on
mouth.
his
Yeah,
cup.
she coughed into her hand, and then hands me my cup. I'm like, thanks. So I went ahead and I got water and I wiped that off really good if I put anything in it.
Messiest Big Mac he ever ate.
Horrible.
It was spooging all over him. That seems to be the theme for him. And then we got water and he put it in his cup and it spooged all over him.
You did it too.
Yeah, but yours was major.
I mean, he didn't splooge at me.
I didn't splooge on him, but his cup just went. Right, and there's these people in this Volkswagen Passat are laughing their asses off, and he's drooping.
It was like Old Faithful.
It's like a 13-year-old boy all over you. Sorry,
They
kids.
got a kick out of it. I thought it was fun.
Anyway, so off we go. All right, we're boogieing along. Now, the way they do road construction here is maddening.
Oh Lord.
They'll close one side of the road while you're waiting for them to open it, and you're waiting for the other cars to come the other way. You're still waiting. Nobody's coming. What the hell? Finally, they come.
Sat there for 30 minutes.
So we turned the bikes off. We get out. We stretched. I was prospecting for gold. I mean, I had 8 birthdays. Golly, it took a long time.
We got going, and I can tell you, there's a good reason. I'm sure now I understand why too. More people out here have dual sports in the mountain, not here in Colorado Springs, but where we were.
Yeah.
Than any other kind of bike. That's what I saw the most of, and it's understandable because of some of the shit they got to go through.
Yep.
The roads we came down to get here for that construction, they didn't just like a little bit of stuff on the road. They stripped that bitch.
Yeah, they take the entire road surface off and the subsurface, and it just goes right down to dirt, and they start completely over again. So when you're riding on the parts that are unfinished, you're on dirt, you're on sand, you're on gravel, and you're doing 40 miles an hour on it, which is fine.
Goldwings are fine. They're good bikes for that.
Yeah.
I think any bike you fine unless you take your time. But Goldwing seems to be a really stable bike in most substrates.
So then we're going through the mountains, and we ended up going through Monarch Pass, 11,300 and something feet. I was thinking about Mount Evans Pass, because if we did that, it would take us up to where Highway 70 comes in, and then we could just take 70 all the way back. But we'd have to go through Denver. And so no Denver. Okay, fine. So stick to the original plan, Colorado Springs to Highway 70, bam, out you go. And I'm glad, kind of, because Mount Evans probably would have been even worse. That was another 3,000 feet.
Yeah, it got really cold on Monarch. I had to pull over finally. I had to put all my shit back on to get warm.
Started the day at 30, went up to 70. So we took all our gear off, the extra gear, and then we ended up having to he had to put all of it back on. I put most of mine back on.
I did not put the liner back in the pants, and I paid the price of that. By the time I got here, my knees were about frozen.
Yeah, so boogieing down the road on these, twisties and stuff, anywhere between 50 and 80 miles an hour. And then it got really, really far, like a cloud just came in. And so it wasn't raining, but it was wet. The road wasn't really that wet, but it was very foggy. At one point, you couldn't even see 2 car lengths ahead of you. Right?
Yeah, people out there, most cars nowadays, I know it's a certain year they all have it. After a certain year of automatic headlights, you can shut them off. People are shutting them off in the fog. You couldn't hardly see their damn car.
Yeah.
If you turn your automatic headlights off, I don't know why you would, but if you do, turn back on the fog and the rain. Help people out.
Yeah.
I know nobody's doing it maliciously, like they go, I turn my lights off.
It was, it was an experience.
From Alaska, you guys ain't seen road construction yet. Just kidding. Looks like a great adventure. You're probably right.
Yeah, Alaska. My God, that's serious business.
I'd love to see Alaska. Alaska must be. I'm sure if you lived there, maybe it's like, oh God, yeah. I've never seen it, but I'm sure it'd be amazing. I would love to see Alaska.
In Canada too, Banff National Park or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. So we got into Colorado Springs by about 6:30. Here's something about mountain travel. You'll ride all day. You'll do 8 to 10 hour riding. And eat a quick ride all day, and you've only made it 300 miles. What was our total mileage?
3 miles. We rode most of the night.
I did not anticipate that. So my apologies. I was supposed to be home today. Actually, I was supposed to be home Wednesday.
Two couple days in the mountains has really. It's only been like 300 mile days each day. Now usually we can pound out 6 to 7. If we had to, we can do more. We have. I think our most mileage day was over 850 on that one trip. And we could probably do more, but it's just, I think you got more technical curves, the wind, the weather, the construction. It just really takes its toll. So I think something to keep in the memory banks is looking at a trip, if you're going on one, I think we need to do it as well.
I think this is day 8 also.
Yeah, that's fine. It is the fact that...
We're tired.
You know, we're tired, but we got to look at, I think next time we need to go, we're going to the mountains, we need to divide our mileage in half. That's about what it works out to.
Yeah, when you're in the big mountains like this, I mean, when I say big mountains, these are Rocky Mountains. This is no joke.
Right.
You're going from anywhere from 5,000 feet to 11,000 feet, over and over again. It does a number on you. Of course, doing it on the bike it's great fun. It's hella fun. The twisties and you're doing this and the thing and. I thought I was going to get bagged by a cop at one point.
Oh my God!
I went past this Jeep and there was a cop sitting right there, but apparently he didn't care.
Yeah, I went over whether he didn't care. And then we also almost thought we were going to bagged by one another town. He turned his lights on. As soon as we went by him.
What town was that in? It's a little town. We were in some little town, and we're doing 35 maybe.
And there's a 30, so I didn't think a problem with it.
And all of a sudden he put his lights on, and I thought, oh, he bagged us. He was facing the other way though, so maybe he was trying to get somebody going that way. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, what's he saying?
Michael Stevenson.
Hey, Michael Stevenson.
Just rode back from Pikes Peak, 14K miles up. I don't do well with that high. 14,000 miles. 14,000
feet?
1,000 feet, obviously. 0 miles, but.
I was gonna do. I wanted to do Mount Evans. I really did, because that's the highest paved road in the United States. Or in the United States, or in the Western, in America, whatever. 14,300 and something, I don't know, but we didn't do it, and I'm glad we didn't do it in a way because.
Partially one if we might have had snow up
That's what I'm saying. If we had cloud with water, imagine cloud with snow and ice. That wouldn't have been good. He would have frozen his nuts off. I have a heated vest.
I need to get the gear. I've been talking about getting it, and COVID. I haven't been able to get it, so I just gave up on it because every time I looked, I mean, I'm not talking climb, rep it. Alpines, whatever,
everything.
The Dainese. Everybody's sold out. And then, okay, yeah, I could order it before the trip, but, well, the odds I ordered the right size the first time. So you can't find where to try it on. I thought about taking a trip out to Revzilla, but even then they're not going to do that having stock, so what's the point of going?
Yeah, so he doesn't have a suit, and so he, had a couple of wardrobe changes, and when he drinks Rockstar, or any kind of energy drink, he's going to pee like 20 minutes later. So every 30 minutes after, I know the moment he's down on one of those, 30 to 45 minutes later,
I held it.
We're going to pee.
I held it for a good hour.
That's right. But I made opportunities. That's what I call it. When you take a pee, just because you have the opportunity, it's an opportunity pee.
Yeah.
So it was fun. So tomorrow.
The one time he thought he was getting wet in the cloud, I was actually pissing myself.
I'm just learning. Folks, this just in. Moose was peeing all over me.
Golden shower.
Golden Colorado.
Anyways, no. But yeah,
I know why they call it Colorado now, because Colorado means colored, right? So beautiful colors. This state has so many colors.
Denver and everything, because we were like, it's nothing special when we were here last time. We were wrong. I will admit, dead fucking wrong. It is spectacular.
Yes.
I want to come back. It's so good.
That $1 Million road, oh man, it's not just $1 Million road because it costs a lot to make that road, but it's just the views are just priceless.
If I could figure out a day sometime where I could do the Rockies only as a trip, but get out here without having to take my bike through all the other shit, I would do it.
It's just amazing.
We're understanding more and more, and we don't have anything to prove anymore. I don't think we ever had anything to prove. You're younger, you have something to prove. I see now why people get their bikes, trailer them out to where they're going, because then you can actually really enjoy yourself and then get back. Because if we had a car and another trailer, we'd be back home already, if we wanted to be. Then we could drive straight through, 2 of us. But
anyway, food for thought for future. So tomorrow, we're going to try to leave out of here as early as we can. What time is it now?
9:37.
We're going to go to bed. So we're going to try to get out of here as early as we can tomorrow. And the goal is to get to Kansas City, Missouri.
That is cold.
And then the next day, home.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be
Tough.
an interesting thing to go all the way through from Missouri to Raleigh. Is going to be a rough road to hoe, but you know we'll go as long as we can possibly go. If I can make it to Louisville by Saturday night, by tomorrow night, if I can make it to Louisville, then I know I can make it home on Sunday.
Yeah, I can do that as well. I'm a couple hours closer if we get to Louisville. Well, how far are you? 9? I think I'm 6, 5 or 6.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're boogieing. We're boogieing from this point forward. Boogie.
Yeah. So from this point forward, I'm not going to be doing any filming other than just my phone.
And we're not pulling over in Bethune, Colorado. That's for damn sure.
We're staying there. It's been fun.
You ride my bike and get that chain link fence in my
I
tire.
rented a room for the tow truck. Come get
He's
it.
already prepared.
You got the link fence ready? Yes, sir.
The bikes have been fine.
On the car.
Wonderful, although tire pressure is a bit lower because of the colder weather in the mornings.
Yeah, mine will be low again, like 36. 36.
If you're going to be filling up your tires with that pump tomorrow, then we're going to have to get up even earlier.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. They
So-
get warm, they have the right pressure, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Colorado Springs, we're at a Hilton, and the drivers here are much more aggressive. One of the
Amazing
first
salt.
things we saw was a road rage sign.
Amazing
let it go.
saltwater pool.
Saltwater pool.
Awesome. Yeah, I entered when I got on the highway and you asked me to lead us in. I decided I called up the Detroit Flint driving techniques. And that was that. Drive fast, move fast, swing it out quick.
Oh, I call that Tuesday in Lynn, Massachusetts.
Yeah, so we were hauling pretty good on the way in here. Mike thought I was trying to kill him one time when I turned in front of it. Hold it, I didn't care.
Yeah.
See, what
Well, he didn't say anything.
I was trying to kill him.
So anyway, and I survived. You couldn't kill me. I'm from Lynn.
Wow.
If there's a nuclear war, there's only 2 creatures that are going to survive: cockroaches and Linus. Lynn, baby. So yeah, here we are. We're going to be heading home. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Go through the comments, see if we miss anybody. Captain Stank-ass over here.
No.
Watch
Michael.
that light turn purple.
Michael. Andy Hendricks said stay safe. You just said that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. We will do our best.
Yeah,
We're in Colorado Springs, so chances are we'll make it out alive.
I hope so. So thanks again. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
and
thank
we
you.
will see you later on.
Have a Dutch, yeah.